Ever wondered why some speakers leave you spellbound while others fall flat?
I still have a dream.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Yes, these are great speeches and incredible public speakers. But what are their secrets to make their public addresses stick in history itself? That is what we're going to see in this video. Hi there, I'm Laetitia and welcome back to my YouTube channel, where I give advice and tips on how to become a better communicator and help you improve your acting and public speaking skills. All of that to help you become the best version of yourself, thanks to a clever mix of drama and soft skills. Because I value your time and because you already know why you're here, as always, this video will be cut into chapters with timestamps in the description below. Now, without further ado, let's go back to our topic of today. How can I captivate any audience? In today's video, I will share 4 transformative tips to captivate your audience. Plus, if you stick around, a bonus tip that could change the way you approach public speaking or communication in general. Don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and comment below. Your feedback is so important to me, and it helps me tailor my content to your needs. So feel free to ask any question you would like me to answer in a next video. It would be my pleasure. We have all been in the presence of an amazing speaker. They just seem to have that magical ability to captivate every single person in the room, right? We all know someone like that, and we all wonder at them with stars in our eyes, mesmerized by them, wondering how do they do it, wishing you could possess that same magnetic charm and powerful presence secretly. Imagine delivering your next speech with unwavering confidence, making a lasting impression, and truly connecting with your audience. Sounds amazing, right? Well, that's exactly what we're here to achieve. Here are the 4 points we'll cover in today's video, and my 4 tips to improve your public speaking and captivate your audience from now on. 1. Know your audience. 2. Have a giving attitude. 3. Be authentic. 4. Be aware. And as I said, if you stick around until the end, I will give you a bonus tip that will change the way you think of public speaking and communication in general. Ready to transform your public speaking skills and captivate any audience like never before? Let's get started. Tip number 1, know your audience. Understanding your audience is key. I cannot emphasize this enough. It's so important. What you say will depend on who's listening. Of course it will. It's logical, right? So, the questions to ask yourself to get that information are basic demographics. How old are they? What's their gender? Where do they live? What's their level of education? What's their current position? Interests and preferences. What are they interested in? What makes them vibrate? What are they excited about? Challenges and goals. What do they struggle with? And what are they here to achieve? So, where do you look for gathering this information, right? You can do surveys, you can use social media analysis, or pre-event questionnaires, or just ask them. You have to tailor your content to them. Now that you know who you're talking to, you need to adapt the message to fit that specific audience's needs and expectation. Here's an example. If the subject I'm choosing is public speaking, random example, the content of my speech will be different depending on who I'm speaking to. If I speak to students or clients, it will be a more didactic speech, providing step-by-step practical tips on how to get better at it, right? Giving them clues and exercises. If I speak to scientists, I will provide them with specific numerical studies that showed how public speaking affects the body, etc., etc. If I speak to board members that are looking to train their employees, I'm going to angle it in a way that demonstrates how good public speaking leads to more profit and growth. As you can see, the subject of the speech is still the same, but the content, the way and how I say the things, changes depending on my audience. They are different, their needs are different, and therefore, because I want to give my audience the value they came for, I am going to tailor my speech to their specific needs and expectations. So everyone's happy. You need to engage them through personal relevance. Make your content relatable. Use analogies and examples relevant to them specifically. Use quotes from people they know. Use personal experiences that relate to their experiences. The more relevant it is to them specifically, the more engaging your presentation will be. You can also ask them questions during your presentation to adjust in real time. Tip number 2, adopt a giving attitude. So, giving and taking are two different things, right? When you give, you go towards the person, like this. When you take, you move away from. Hence why, for effective public speaking, you want to adopt a giving attitude. You want to move towards your audience, right? It makes them feel special, unique, and cared for. Who doesn't like that? This giving attitude will come out through your body language, but also your tone of voice. If you're in a giving attitude, your body language will be open, honest, and available. Your body will exert the message that you're here for them. You are not the center of attention. They are your center of attention. It will give you an air of confidence that will be projected through your whole body, as well as your face, voice, and eyes. It will project positivity. If you maintain a giving attitude, you will give out a positive attitude. It will make you smile genuinely, use affirmative language, and exhibit enthusiasm. Treat your audience as if they're an old friend that you have been reunited with. You will see it will radically change how you feel. But most of all, it will change how they feel about you. One other thing this tip will do for you is it will get rid of any anxiety you may feel. Focusing on the message rather than on yourself, focusing on your audience rather than how you will look, will instantly shift your attention from you to them. You are there for them. Let them know and see that it makes you happy, that you wouldn't want to be anywhere else than right here. Trust me, your enthusiasm will beam out of you like a spotlight. If you want more tips on how to captivate your audience and become better at public speaking, I put a free document in the description below. It is a list of secrets to building a presentation that will leave a lasting impression on your audience. In it, you will find a list of 8 secrets to a memorable presentation. As always, these tips are relevant, clear, and actionable. Again, it is free. I'm not selling you anything. You can just download it from the link in the description below and get these 8 tips for a more impactful presentation on one unique sheet for free. Tip number 3, be authentic. This one is about embracing your true self. Why are we always talking about authenticity? In a recent study called Authentic Leadership and Employees' Innovative Behavior, this study, published in 2019, unveiled 4 main reasons why authenticity in presentations is key to success. Firstly, it builds trust and engages your audience. The study found that leaders who were perceived as authentic were significantly more trusted by their employees. This trust led to increased engagement and a stronger emotional connection to them and to their work. Authentic leaders were seen as more transparent and genuine, which fostered a positive relationship with their audience. 2, it enhances perceived competence. Authenticity positively influenced followers' perceptions of the leader's competence. When leaders were authentic, they were more likely to be viewed as effective and capable, which enhanced their ability to persuade and influence their audiences. Number 3, it has a greater impact on organizational culture. Authenticity contributed to a more positive organizational culture. Leaders who demonstrated authenticity were able to create supportive and inclusive environment, which resonated deeply with employees and led to greater organizational commitment and satisfaction. 4, it prompted innovation. The study highlighted that authentic leadership style predicts the personal initiative and work engagement of employees. And these 2 variables, in turn, predict employees' innovative behavior. Win-win, right? So, how can you be authentic? Share personal stories and experiences that reflect your true self in relationship to the audience's experiences, of course. Avoid cliches. Don't use overused phrases and generic content. Try to adapt the quotes and content to your audience. Really, it works. Try incorporating unique perspectives or original thoughts, your real personality. Tip number 4, be aware. I know this one can be a bit strange. What does she mean by that? Be aware. What does it mean? This one is about reading the room. Be present. Since you're there for them, all your focus should be on them. And this way, you can be present with them and connect with them, which is so important. Find your friend in the audience. Make eye contact with them. Genuine eye contact. During your presentation, look for your audience reactions to what you're saying and adjust your delivery accordingly. Pause when you have to. Ask a question when you have to. Use them as your live captivating tracker. The energy you will give will be the energy you receive. Feed off them. They will give you cues to how engaged they are. Take it in and respond to it. Adjust constantly. Be in the moment. Connect to your audience. Okay, so now you're in the moment. What happens when a distraction comes along? Even though you are connected to your audience, you have to keep track of your presentation. Don't let go of your purpose, to connect and engage with your audience on your topic. Don't let yourself get distracted if one person looks at their phone. People do that now. Put your attention on the other 10 that are still looking at you. Don't let your mind get bogged down by one negative feedback when you've got 10 positive ones. Stick to your friend in the audience. Talk to them. Give it to them. Adapt your approach. The way your audience will receive your message or your presentation will change each time. And that is the beauty of live performance. You need to adapt your approach to them. If the room is bigger, speak louder or ask for a microphone. If it is smaller, use a more intimate style of presentation. Speak a bit quieter. If you are still watching, that means that this content is valuable to you, and that is the most important thing for me. So I wanted to thank you. The relevance of my content is of the utmost importance to me. So if you have any questions you would like to ask me that you would like me to answer in the next video, please take the time to write them down in the comments below. I am here for you. I will do my best to answer them very soon. To support this channel further, and if you want to stay up to date with my videos, hit the subscribe button below before you go. And you won't miss any of my videos and free content. And I will be so happy to count you in the Three Monkeys community. Right, thank you for sticking around until now. As promised, to thank you for watching this video until now, I will give you one bonus tip to captivate your audience even further and enhance your public speaking skills, but also your general communication. Here we go. Bonus tip. Be bold, be audacious. We love people that stand out of the ordinary. Don't you remember Bill Gates' TED talk about malaria? The moment when he suddenly frees a mosquito into the audience, telling them that there's no reason only poor people should experience malaria. Yes, that was bold, wasn't it? Result? You remember the speech. Don't be afraid of taking risks. One of the ways to captivate your audience during a public speech is to push the boundaries of conventional speaking. They might not remember what you said specifically, but they will definitely remember you. And who doesn't want to be remembered, right? Embrace the things that make you unique. It is you, no one else. You are unique. Use it. Embrace unconventional ideas. One of the things Steve Jobs is known for in his speeches is his power of innovative thinking and original presentation. In one of his most iconic presentations, introducing the MacBook Air, he took the computer he was presenting out of an envelope. Not only was it a memorable moment for the audience, it was also Steve Jobs delivering directly on one of the computer's features. It is thin and light. Yes, but Steve Jobs is a very good speaker. How can I ever get to that? Good question. How do you achieve that? Use actions rather than words. Show the product rather than explaining it. Use images rather than words. The word connection is less impactful than two people hugging. Find a link somewhere that is unpredictable. Use metaphors rather than numbers. Example, the room was about 100 meters on 64 meters. The size of a football pitch. Easier to visualize, right? Inspire action. Motivate viewers by lifting them up and making them shine. It will make them want to step out of their comfort zone and experiment with your idea or product. And make them feel it's for their benefit, that it will make them grow, that it will change them. Let them know what they can do. Give them a doable call to action they can achieve immediately after your presentation. This will leave them empowered and fired up, which is what you want, right? That's it for today, my friends. So, let's quickly summarize the 4 main tips we've seen today to improve your public speaking and captivate your audiences. 1. Know your audience. 2. Adopt a giving attitude. 3. Be authentic. 4. Be aware. Number 5, and the bonus tip, be bold. Be audacious. Go for it. And that was it for today's video, my friends. Thank you again so much for watching. Before you go, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below if this video has been useful to you. I'm looking forward to hearing how you implemented these 5 tips in your presentation and how it went. So please, please, please share your experiences in the comments below. I would love to read them. See you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.